White people. Why the f*** is CNN on in here?
It's always
You guys gay now? They're on Fox, dude. This is right-wing white. Get this CNN Jew off here. I need some alt-right Fox News, dude. Yo, Rafe, I with that, dude. Heck,
where you been at?
Let's get it going, dude. Welcome to Early Morning Podcast. Hello and welcome to episode 177 of Early Morning Podcast. Today it is January 35th, 2017. Thank you for tuning in. Grab you a J, grab you a brew, grab you whatever it is on earth you may do. I've said multiple times, it could be, they have something called, I think, not Zinfandel, because that's what you drink. That is a kind of white wine that your mother probably drinks with her white friends after they take 0.5 milligrams of Klonopin just to get fucking hammered on Wine Wednesdays. But there's some actual severe drugs that are taking over. I think most of the I forgot, it starts with an X or a Z. It's not Xanax. I always want to say crocodile because it looks like that's what it does to your body. It basically eats at your like skin cells and just makes everything just deteriorate. But that's how we're opening up the pod, dude. Like I said, dude, I hope you're doing well. A lot of episodes have been updated and uploaded rather. They've been recorded. A ton have been recorded, but they're not making it to the interwebs, as they say, just because it's fine. You know, you could just record for fun. You don't really need to put anything out. The point of me doing this is just for my own self benefit, dude. I don't care about getting, people to listen to the podcast or to grow a comedy, following, or to get people to come to my fucking shows or anything like that. I'll only do this just so I could waste storage on my phone and my laptop and on programs that we try to use. But that's neither here nor there. I think the last successful, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you heard the intro here, actually I could do this without having any guilt. Here, look, I don't know if you could see here. You can see on camera. Hopefully that'll catch the zoom in. I got beer on the fucking laptop. This is a rare Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light can. I'm kidding. This is just a regular Bud Light. That's like in the biggest news right now. It's crazy how that's like big news again. Shane Gillis is going to be hosting Saturday Night Live. I think it's like the 24th or 26th of February. And it's crazy because like 4 years ago now, I feel like maybe it was like the biggest news was him saying a slur on the internet. And I would say it now, but like I don't want to say it. I would just say it because I'm paraphrasing, but you can't even do that. So I'm not going to, but he said that on a podcast and we've been through this. I talked shit on him before I knew who he was and how funny he was and like understood satire in that comedic sense, but it's crazy. Like that's like the biggest buzz. Like back then it was him saying this word and getting everyone coming at his throat, trying to destroy his life. And now that he's like proved, hey dude, I'm not a bad dude, actually I'm kind of just trying to be funny, that's like the main goal here, and he's done that over a period of time, and actually a very rapid period of time, most would say. If you're an analytic guy like me, you're checking out numbers, you would say it was pretty quickly that he turned his whole fucking career around from everyone hating on him, wishing death upon him, to like being Joe Rogan. I'm riding it sideways right now at this point, like everybody is, dude. My Albanian cousins who don't know shit about stand-up, they're like, have you heard of this dude? Do you know about that guy that does the grilled cheese bit? I'm like, yes, man, I'm familiar. I know a lot about. Unfortunately, yes, I've dedicated way too many hours of my life to knowing about who he is and what he does comedically and all that shit. But hopefully it's for the better. It's been good. Anyway, it's just crazy to see it go from like its worst of like somebody being just completely shit on in a public eye to them doing it's like a rainbow effect. They were up high, they went low, plateau, rose again all the way up, and now they're hitting that same wall where everyone's like, you fucking racist, you MAGA, whatever, all this stuff. And it's just funny. It's good. I already know the monologue, and every sketch they put him in, he will not be the reason it doesn't succeed. It will be great, dude. He's the man. So yeah, I just wanted to crack a BL, dude. I rarely say what I'm drinking on here. Usually it's BLs, but this is it because he also got the BL spot. Like, again, I'm like slopping on it now. Now it's like, why might as well, put something. Never mind. I don't even want to go there, but salute to Shane. He's the man. What's it called, dude? I haven't recorded, and not recorded, but I haven't put anything out in so long. I don't even know what like to talk about first. Recently I went on a trip to do stand up. What's it called? I went up north to NorCal, and I would have put out a pod. I recorded pods promoting it, but they never just got put out. It's like the fourth. That's going to be like the ongoing bit for the next 7 months or 7 years of this podcast, is how much footage I record but doesn't ever see the time of day. I never know if this even will, but anyway, I traveled up to San Jose from SoCal, and it was to do a show, dude. It was to do a Balkan comedy night show, which I have talked about previously on here, where it's a bunch of comics from the Balkans. Dude, it was so dope because we could still be racist about each other, and there's no repercussions, dude. No one cares. Like, we all are there to have fun, and then I thought we might get plastered after. We ended up started drinking before the show, which, I think made for a better show because a lot of the attendees were already really drunk too. So that's fine. That's the way I've been learning in stand-up, is people just like to show out fucked up and show out. And show up and show out fucked up. That's just what it is, and you can't really control it. And especially if it's like dude, your own people. Like, I know what these degens do, dude. They don't leave the house without planning to get a drink somewhere. Okay, so I knew it was gonna be fun, but dude, it was a sold out show, dude, at a sick ass venue, boutique music hall, I believe it was called, or something along that nature. In San Jose, right in downtown. It was fucking dope. Sold out. All the comics killed, man. And I'm hoping to put some clips on this YouTube channel of the show, because we got it. The homie shot it. Shout out Ryan Radosnovich, dude. Great comic, hilarious dude. He shot it in like 4K with 3 different cameras, dude. I can't. That's like more than my whole life in assets. 4K camera, 3 4K cameras, dude. How the fuck do you get your hands on those, dude? And then, of course, it's a Balkan dude. So, yeah, you never know if the barcode on one of those has, like, ever been scanned before. I'm not accusing homie of anything. I'm just saying, like, that's crazy, dude. God damn, dude. Yeah. I was going to say, I need to do some maintenance on my car. Some shit on the power steering isn't as great. And I remember back in the day, like 12, 15 years ago, one of my homies was, that's maybe a little bit too long, but you don't need to know the exact time period. One of my homies was driving, and he was known to intake certain things while driving, and he made a left turn in broad day. It was like around 1:30 p.m. and he made a left turn at a light. And he had the right of way and just ended up turning into a center divider. And he was like, "Oh, my fucking power steering went out." Well, I was like, "Dude, you have a 4th or a 5th of Popov vodka right behind you. I think that might have to do with it rather than the power steering." But that made me laugh so hard in the moment. And it made me laugh the other day when I remembered the story. And internally, I'm laughing right now because what a fucking idiot I was, and so is he. But yeah, I do need to get my power steering fixed. I guess that's where the point of that story was going. But yes, dude, San Jose, traveling for stand-up was great. Selling out a show was great. Doing it with a bunch of Balkan comics, fucking phenomenal. We're hoping to take the show like on the road all over the states. So, you know, if you listen to this podcast and if you end up living in St. Louis or New York or Chicago or whatever fucking city, and you want to see stand up, just you might maybe expect it, or maybe just let me know. I don't know, dude. Might go to fucking St. Paul, Minnesota. You never know, dude. We know wherever people want to see stand up is where we would go. I guess we got the cameras to fucking show for it now. So I'm fired up about that, man. You know, what the Golden Globes happened, I think the Oscars happened, I think which one Joe Coy bombed at or whatever, or everybody accused him. So crazy how, like, I remember I talked about that with one of my buddies recently, and we completely forgot about it. Completely. Like, no one cares about anything. The only thing people care about right now, and this will tell you when this was really like, is that Drake's dick got leaked. And like Drake was fumbling around with his dick like it was a fucking Twizzler, like it was crazy. He was just throwing it around like it didn't mean anything. And I don't want to say that I've seen that, because I have seen it in various, like, I think he was going for like this like a porn director type vibe, because in sometimes in porn they'll have a fucking chick like just be very weird with the guy's dick and balls, and it's like, dude, do you not know what you're handling right now? It's like having a blind person, you know, feeling art for the first time. And if you can picture this, I hope you can. If you don't need it, if you're not on the visual, but I'm demonstrating a blind person feeling up a painting and not knowing what the fuck they're doing with it, or a painting or a sculpture. It could be either or, honestly, because you don't know what you're doing with either of those things. You're blind. And that's that's what Drake was doing with his own genitalia. And that just released on the internet like recently, and people really care about it. Again, I don't know why. That's what's hot. That's every day new thing, dude. Every fucking day. Like, again, Shane, the thing with Shane today, right now, the Shane thing has been going on since it's been announced, but like Drake right now trending, dude. Watch Zendaya come out and say like she recorded that. That would be like the most sick thing ever. I would be fired up. I'd be so fired up if like, Zendaya comes out and she's like, OMG, you know, I didn't know Drake was gonna post that video that we recorded on his yacht together, even though you see it's first person Drake recording. Whole world would go crazy. Then Sydney Sweeney, she quote tweets her and is like, OMG, why did you even say anything, with like the emoji with the face the hand blocking the mouth, like, oh bro, internet shut, like literally Elon would have to hit up external servers from Russia, like people would be losing their Super Bowl, no, forget about it, dude. People are going to be talking about that. That's it, dude. Drake's D taking over the internet, dude. That's it. Maybe that's what the title of this episode will be, and it might come out next year, and it'll probably be still relevant. People will still be talking about it when, like I said, we know when this is coming out, okay? So whenever Drake's D will always be relevant, dude. Trophies? What the fuck do you think he's alluding to? So yeah, I look different a little bit, and it looks different because I got a call that my grandfather was dying, so I had to stop recording for a second and move on. But we're still back at it like a crack addict. He's still alive. He'd be very ashamed to see my hair up. So we're starting like that. We're back at it like that. I don't even know where I left off. I have no idea, because this is a separate day from when I was originally recording, and I'm about to go do a show right now. So I'm having fun drinking a BL, dude. I've never in my life ever, and I want to see if I can keep this going, gotten vaccinated. No, I'm kidding. I've never in my life used any kind of food delivery service like DoorDash, like Uber Eats, like what's the other one? A GoPuff, and then there's one I think that does just drinks. I think I could be incorrect. Drizzly. I've never in my life used one. I've never had an account under one, and I want to see how long I can go and hopefully complete, which, excuse me, which is looking nearly impossible the way things are going. How like there are those like cans, or not, they look like cans, but they're basically just coolers that just drive around. Like I've seen them in LA. They go in small neighborhoods and they deliver food, and I think they're popular in San Francisco. I think they're by Uber. I don't know whatever company, but basically they're narrowing it down from having like a person deliver your food to like a pizza guy or pizza girl, whatever, to a guy that just is freelance basically for a company. You've never met him before. You don't even know where he got the food. You press a button, it arrives at your house 35 minutes later, and you pay, I think, like $20 more for it. Like that's the reason I've never done it. I completely get the convenience. Like if you're in a pinch, dude, if you really can't drive, like if there's no way or it's too far, whatever, if it's a very random thing. But this is the thing, people that get food from Uber Eats or do get delivery thing, they do that every damn day. They don't know how to even turn on a fucking stovetop anymore, because all they've done is have a Vietnamese guy or Mexican dude hand them a bag, or just that's the other crazy part. There's not even any kind of like any human interaction. That would freak me out a little bit, bro. I said you just press a button and a guy hands you your food. I don't even think it's like that sometimes. I think sometimes they literally just take a picture and send you a text or a message via the app and is like, all right, you fat fuck, now it's time for you to stop watching The Bachelorette for 90 seconds so you can get off the couch and come and open your front door and get your cold Chick-fil-A. Like, I don't know. I can't. I'm a lazy fuck already, dude. I can't go stoop down to that level. I can't. And also the popularity of these places, I can't. That's the other thing that blows my mind. How, again, I understand in certain times, like the pandemic, when we were very much encouraged to not leave and to have food brought to us or to make our way around it. And then those companies fucking skyrocketed in popularity. And like, I guess people are just addicted to laziness. I guess that's what I'm figuring out right now. Because I did that. I've done this too. There are things I used to do before the pandemic that once it hit, I was like, oh, I could just not do this and just use it as an excuse because everyone's dying, or we're being told people are going to die if I hit a punching bag and go to the gym. So I guess I just won't go for 12 months, and then that turns into 18 or whatever. It's like, it's crazy, dude. So I guess I'm just learning that being lazy is very addictive, and all these people that are, dude, I've heard on podcasts before, and I love the meta thing of podcasts about a podcast, but I've heard guys talk about, and every podcast is sponsored by fucking Uber Eats or Drizzly or GoPuff or whatever one it is. And they're all like, yeah, dude, I spent, this weekend I spent like $120 on just Uber Eats stuff. And it's like, dude, how can you allow and they're like single people, like, how can you allow yourself to spend that much money on food and delivery food, bro? Come on. Unless you're getting goddamn calamari delivered to you for breakfast. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand if you live in a big city, if you live if you live in the suburbs and the closest McDonald's is 2.5 miles away, and you're 17 or you're 16 and you don't have your driver's license, you're on your permit, or I use the wrong number. You're 15, dude. You don't have your driver's license or permit. Yeah, you got $20 to spare. Go ahead, get you a fucking Big Mac. All right. If you're 25 and you're really drunk, you guys are craving In-N-Out. There's one down a few miles away. Sure, Uber Eats it for the squad. Nobody risks getting a fucking DUI. Dude, if you're just chilling watching football, okay, nobody's been drinking. No, but everyone's just literally sitting on their phone. Because that's how all the ads are. The ads for these are just literally fat, chubby people sitting on their phone around each other. And one of them's like, and a light bulb flickers and it's the Taco Bell logo. And then all of a sudden you fast forward 10 minutes later and they got fucking taco boxes. They got quesadillas stacked on top of each other, Mexican pizzas. And it's like, bro, what? It's like a party when the food gets here. I don't know. I don't know if that's good marketing, if it's bad marketing, but in that scenario, if you're being a fucking, again, lazy ass piece of shit, just sitting there not doing anything, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to get in the car and drive and save a bunch of money. Instead, let me just click through these things, bing bang boom, and the food will be here in an hour and a half. I'm hating, dude. I'm hating heavily, and I'm gonna really try to not ever be a part of that like stigma. I'm never gonna be part of that, dude. Never. I don't know. I just can't. I see the commercials of these blobs of like animated people, and I'm afraid that it's literally fucking Wall-E, dude. And it's all because of Uber. All because of Uber, man. God. Yeah, I completely get the saving drunk people, but you're just making us into pigs now, dude. Just getting everyone, turning them into all pigs, dude. Whatever. Get a DUI next time. Don't fucking order an Uber or a Lyft, dude. Just shout out to Lyft. They're not capitalizing on the food. They're just we're picking people up, taking them from the airport to the hotel, getting them on vacation destinations. Shout out to Lyft, dude. Not having to fucking rely on food products to make their money, dude. I appreciate that. Watch the day this episode comes out. Lyft Plus. They deliver everything to you. They deliver food, you know. They deliver people. Hey, do you need a massage therapist? Here, we'll bring one to you. God, dude. I kind of just wanted to rant, dude, for the end of this episode because I like I said, I just forgot. I forgot what was going on when I first recorded. It's been a crazy past few days. My hair looks good. I look good overall. I might be having to fly to another country in the next few days. Like, I have no idea, dude. So I'm just fucking around. I was thinking though last night as I was going to bed, getting ready for bed, as when my best thoughts come to me. And I was like, will there ever be a good, because I was talking with my boy at the club about just how party culture has changed a lot, like when we were in high school to when you're in your mid 20s to what parties in for high schoolers are probably like now, you know, all that shit. Just kind of reminiscing and just hypothesizing as you would. And I was thinking, dude, what is there ever gonna be like a really good party movie that really captures like what inspired all, not inspired, I mean, it's literally drinking alcohol, smoking weed, and fucking, like that's all it really was, but that captured what it was like to want to just want to rage and to want to really fucking be like, oh, I'm this is my youth. Like I'm like movies like super bad movies like Project X, all the Hangovers. Even though you could have been fucking 17 and been like, yo, these guys partied that hard. That's how I'm fucking partying. That's how every bachelor party is gonna be or has to be like. Are there any other movies like that? Will there be any other movies like that, dude? Because those were the last ones. The Hangover 3. I don't even know when that came out. But that was the last time any movie that like almost glorified partying that hard and like that did such a good job of it basically and made it so enticing. Like, is that era over? Like, is this like the health era where it's like 2009, dude? Okay. So 15 years ago, dude. That's way too long. Wow, I thought that was 5 years ago that it came out. 15 fucking years, man. That's wild. I don't know. The closest one that came to my mind, because I was like literally trying to be like, what are they, dude? What are they? Like recent ones. What are the more recent ones, dude? Because yeah, you have like even Ferris Bueller's Day Off to an extent, even though there wasn't much. I don't even think there was any like partying. It made you want to rebel and go out and fucking do shit you weren't supposed to do. But like Wolf of Wall Street, maybe. But that's more of like the rise and demise of a I wanted to say loan shark, but I forgot what his complete fucking title is. But a stockbroker that just ripped people off. So it did glorify all that stuff, but it as like a frat bro type thing. I'm talking about you watch this when you're in fucking you're 13, you're 14. You think as soon as you step foot, you see the like fucking I Love College, Asher Roth, that in a movie. Project X did the best of making that a film, obviously, but like, is there gonna be any other movie that is like that? Why aren't there? Is this like I said, is this the health age? Is this just like get a pet and make sure you walk it and make sure you go, get some sunlight and make sure you do some mental health too. Like what? I don't know, dude. There's you can't have fun anymore. You can't have, I don't know if I'm missing something huge, dude. I don't know if I'm because this was like again high thoughts last night when the best thoughts come to you, and I was trying to write jokes and I was just randomly I'm like, dude, what fucking funny movies have come out? None. And then what funny ones or which ones that like just really make you want to party, dude? Like which ones really make you want to rage, dude? And there's none, dude. I'm literally talking, yeah, like fucking Young, Wild, and Free type of music. Like, I mean, of movie, but as there's none, dude. I guess we're gonna have to make one. Me and the bros, me, Simon, Joe. We're gonna have to make some sort of like a not a Harold and Kumar, like Harold and Kumar visit a college or some shit like that. Get stranded at a college dorm. Has that happened? And then they go rage and have a fucking crazy weekend, and the frats and the sororities don't want them to leave. Has that happened? Or did I just drop a fucking script right now? I don't know. Like we're like a bunch of like we're going on the road to go do some shows, and our car breaks down like fucking right outside of Boston College or some shit like that, and or maybe even Boston College is a pretty big college. I don't know what we can get blessed, dude, and be like. I don't know, right outside Santa Barbara. That would be sick. I don't know, dude. I'm just saying, if first of all, if there are any movies and you've made it this far in the pod, please let me know so I can feel like, yeah, I'm an idiot and I don't know why I slapped myself in the temple. That was here weak. There we go, dude. Fucking there we go. I deserved that one. Didn't want to make Gramps, needed to let him know I'm not a pussy out here. But yeah, dude. Let me know if I skipped out on any. I'm sorry if this was not a great episode. It's been really trying to get something out, and yeah, maybe I'll be overseas on some terrible internet next time you see me with a backdrop of a village and a fucking huge green mountainside, something way more sick than this. But until next time, anyway, dude, I'm gonna go try to do well on this show. Oh, there is I'll try to put tickets in here or a link or something in the description. I'm doing a show February 25th at in Anaheim. What's it called? Goody Two Shoes show. Sure if you Googled it, you'll find tickets. I think it's like $15 a ticket. February 25th, Sunday. So yeah, check that out, dude, if you're local. But yeah, till next time, my name is Vic G. Peace.